The Nighttime Toy Party. Minus. Chapter 1, A Special Birthday Gift. On Amy's 7th birthday, she received a very special gift, a snow-white plush rabbit, with pink glass eyes, one long ear standing upright, while the other drooped slightly, tied with a blue ribbon around its neck. Her name is Snowball, Amy's aunt said as she handed the rabbit to her. Asterisk, she may not be perfect, but the person who made her stitched love into every seam. Amy fell in love with Snowball instantly, hugging her all evening. At bedtime, she placed Snowball on her pillow alongside her other beloved toys, Mr. Brown, the teddy bear in a faded velvet jacket, Captain Tin, the one-legged but ever dignified tin soldier, Clara, the porcelain ballerina who could dance, and Ding Dong, the always grinning rubber clown. "Good night, my friends," Amy whispered before drifting off to sleep. Then, as the clock struck midnight, something magical happened. A silver beam of moonlight streamed through the window, dusting the toys like enchanted powder. First, Mr. Brown's button eyes blinked. Then, Captain Tin's metal joints creaked softly. "Attention, everyone," Mr. Brown announced in his deep, gentle voice. "Tonight, we welcome a new member. Let the party preparations begin." The room burst into activity. Clara twirled on her tiptoes to Amy's hairband box, pulling out ribbons to decorate the room. Captain Tin directed a troop of plastic soldiers to arrange cookie crumbs into welcome on the floor. Ding Dong turned his round hat into a party hat and somehow produced more for everyone. Snowball's eyes widened. "Am I dreaming?" she murmured. "My dear, this is no dream," Mr. Brown said, bowing gracefully. "When the last human closes their eyes and moonlight touches a toy's heart, we awaken. Welcome to the nighttime world, Miss Snowball." Snowball looked down shyly, noticing her crooked stitches and the bit of stuffing peeking out. "I don't deserve such a grand welcome," she whispered. "I'm not perfect like all of you." "Nonsense," Clara chimed in. "Look at my hair, Amy loved brushing it so much, my scalp shows now. And look at the captain's leg." Captain Tin wrapped his metal prosthetic with pride. "Lost in toy military service, but I remain the finest soldier. Come on, the party's starting." Ding Dong did a somersault and pulled out a tiny trumpet from nowhere. First up, talent show. Captain Tin marched in perfect formation. Clara danced a graceful ballet, moonlight glinting off her porcelain. Ding Dong juggled and told jokes that made everyone laugh. Even Mr. Brown recited a poem he'd written. "Snowball, your turn." The toys cheered. Snowball nervously twisted her ears. "I don't know what I can do. I'm not even well made." The room fell silent. Mr. Brown patted her shoulder. "Every toy has a special gift, dear. Maybe not today, but you'll find yours." Just then, Ding Dong froze. "Shh! Emergency!" All the toys turned to stone. From Amy's bed came rustling and sleepy mumbling. They stayed still though. Toys didn't really need to breathe until Amy settled back into deep sleep. "Crisis averted," Captain Tin whispered. but volume must decrease by 30%. Before we quiet down, Mr. Brown said, smiling, let's hold the most important event, the welcoming ceremony. Clara placed a tiny flower crown made from dried flowers on Amy's desk, on Snowball's head. Tradition, she explained. As the crown touched Snowball, warmth spread through her cotton-stuffed heart. Maybe imperfection is okay, she thought. Then disaster. Amy suddenly sat up, rubbing her eyes. Who's there? Toy Rule 1. When humans wake, all toys must freeze instantly. But Snowball didn't know the rules. While the others turned to statues, she kept staring at Amy in shock. Snowball, Amy mumbled sleepily. Did you just move? Snowball's heart raced, though toys don't really have hearts. Should she pretend to be still? Run? Then a wild idea. If moonlight brought toys to life, maybe love could let humans hear them. Yes, Amy, Snowball whispered bravely. Will your toys wake up when you sleep? We were throwing a party. For me. Amy's eyes widened, but instead of screaming, she smiled. Like in Toy Story. Snowball nodded, though she didn't know what Toy Story was. So cool. Amy giggled, then yawned. Tell me everything tomorrow. But now I'm sleepy. She hugged Snowball close, murmuring, "Good night. Welcome to the family." Before dozing off, the toys sprang back to life, crowding around the bed. You broke Rule 1. Captain Tin said sternly, but his metal mouth twitched upward. But made magic, Clara added, eyes shining. Amy knows our secret now. Mr. Brown stroked his fuzzy chin. Some rules exist to be broken, especially when friendship and love are involved. Snowball wiggled out of Amy's arms, her flower crown askew, but her smile brighter than ever. Well, Ding Dong cartwheeled. Party continues. Music from a wind-up music box played as the toys danced until dawn. For the first time, Snowball felt she truly belonged, not because she was perfect, but because she was loved. As sunlight crept in, Mr. Brown raised a bottle-capped toast to our new friend Snowball. May she find forever joy in our family. To Snowball. They cheered. When Amy woke, she found all her toys circled around Snowball, whose lopsided crown and beaming face made her perfectly happy. Amy blinked, unsure if it had been a dream. But some secrets are best kept between a girl and her toys. Minus. The end.